Love is in the air. Love for Barça. Your love for Hansi Flick. We'll get to that later. Plenty to cover.
What a way to start a program.
Your love for Hansi Flick is a way to start a program.
Happy Valentine's Day for tomorrow. Yes. Let's fill the chat with love hearts. Let's fill the chat with some love. Half an hour, 40 minutes of love coming up for you on Culers Corner by Feebas.
Love for Football Club Barcelona.
I love for Football Club Barcelona.
What else do you need?
Fútbol Club Barcelona.
Extrayendo la bola del Fútbol Club Barcelona después de superar a Barbastro, Real Betis y Valencia al rival del Fútbol Club Barcelona. Yo Español, Conquense, Ponferradina, Rayo y Osasuna, equipos que dejaba en la cuneta la Real Sociedad, el rival del Barça.
Atlético de Madrid.
Será el Club Atlético de Madrid, último enfrentamiento, semifinales 2016-2017. Pasaba el Barcelona con goles de Luis Suárez y de Messi.
Right, so that was that the outcome that you wanted?
I don't know. I don't think there was an outcome that I wanted. I didn't want. We should do the instructions. I'm Jamie Coles.
Yes, I'm Alexia Interview.
Welcome to Culers Corner by Feebas, a special
you're like,
Valentine's Day edition.
Elton John, Elvis Presley type mix.
Looking good,
today.
no?
I mean, look at that. You have like the nice little strand of hair.
Oh yeah. I know
Love it.
My makeup lady's done a good job today. So we know our opponent then for the next round of the Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid. Last time we faced them, goals by Luis Suárez and Messi.
Yeah.
Careful. It was a while ago.
Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski. It sounds nice.
Yeah. It could happen.
Nice.
It could happen.
It could happen. Obviously, I mean, ideally you wanted Real Sociedad and Atleti and Real Madrid kind of fight to the death kind of vibes.
Yeah. I mean, there were people that were like, another two Clásicos, bring it on. We want Real Madrid. I don't think there's like a better or worse draw. Like, I think we got who we got.
Yeah, I mean, Real Sociedad has proven to be a difficult opponent as well.
Two matches.
I wanted that. I kind of wanted Atleti and Real Madrid to kind of battle it out between them.
Yeah, leave them down there in the capital.
Exactly.
And we'll get to them later.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey,
not too bad.
Not too bad. Obviously, 2 legs to play for in the semi-final. We'll play Atletico Madrid and Montjuic. We've got that advantage, the home advantage, the first one out on the 25th of February at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And then we'll play them in the Metropolitano away in Madrid on the 2nd of March. Obviously, all the coverage here on Barca One, Barca's YouTube channel, Facebook, Discord. I think that's everywhere we are. As it happens, and ahead of the matches, on the match as well. You can watch Barca live, so we'll bring that to you as it happens. Shall we review how we got to here?
A ver, hemos llegado a la semifinal de la Copa del Rey.
Well, last time out.
Bueno.
Right after the program last week. I get my words out this week. Right after the program last week, obviously, if you remember, if you're regulars to the program, you'd see Alex, myself. We were joined by Spencer last week.
Yeah.
And then Alex went off to Barca Live and sat on the couch there after Culers Corner.
I did.
And you enjoyed a massive victory by Barca. Should we take a look at that massive win over Valencia?
That was fun.
Let's take a look.
That was fun.
It was Ferran. Quite surprisingly, because, against his former side, that he would go so hard.
I know. I must say, was this the assist by Frankie de Jong?
I think... No, it wasn't.
No, that was Balde. I was like...
great assist.
That
great
was the
vision.
assist by Frankie de Jong. Sorry, Edu, this is for our producer. That was a great assist by not really an assist.
It was a lovely forward ball.
It was a pass. It
lovely
was a pass
forward
by
ball.
Frankie de Jong, who played a really good game this game. But obviously, Ferran Torres was the one who stole the show. This touch from Fermin, that's
incredible.
10 out of 10. And the assist was 10 out of 10. The touch was 10 out of 10. All the assists from this game were really good.
I think Barca just put in a great match, and Ferran scoring a hat trick against his former club is
it's not really something you had. The thing is that what was funny, obviously Spence and I when we were at Culers Corner, we're like, it's not gonna be like last time. It's like that's like the one thing that we were kind of firm on.
And it was like last time.
And it was like last time.
I mean, this was lovely
This
to
was
play
great.
play it back out like that.
Yeah.
To Lamine Yamal, who then just saw the space between the defense and the goalkeeper.
Everything just clicked again. Everyone was playing, like assisting. The assists were just as good as the goals, and I think that says a lot about how we're playing, in terms of all the togetherness, the confidence in the players that they have in each other. Again, like, grand, it's a team sport, but it's so hard to get that consistency and genuine kind of support for each other, and we're seeing it in the team.
It's cool,
and it's so nice. It's just enjoyable to watch. Like, they're doing these little passes. I think it was against Sevilla that Lamine Yamal could have had like the assist of the season. They're just enjoying their football, and it's really good to see.
And we're enjoying watching it as
yeah,
well.
we are.
We're fill up the chat with some love hearts. Let's get some love in the chat for Barca, for our current team, for Hansi Flick's side, doing
Por
the work.
el amor de tu vida, Hansi
El amor de mi vida, Hansi Flick.
Amor de mi vida, John, love for you.
Barca back in Copa del Rey action against Atletico de Madrid after beating 5-0 against Valencia. 25th of February. We've got a couple of weeks to go.
Yeah.
You mentioned the match against Sevilla. Shall we take a look?
Shall we?
Before we look forward in La Liga, Monday, the next match. It's a funny week. It's a funny week that there's Champions League football, but Barca kicking back with their feet up.
Un poco de descanso en la Champions. Que los demás se pelean entre ellos y nos esperamos el rival. Pero sí, el resumen
Let's take a look
del
at
Sevilla.
La Liga.
La Liga, el
the
resumen del Sevilla.
Yeah, I mean, another match that
yeah.
that Barca went for it from
really,
the off.
Really early. I think it was it this game? Yeah, I was like, we were kind of, it got to the 5th minute and we're like, we haven't scored yet. And then Robert Lewandowski obviously did that, but then Sevilla did this, so it kind of dulled down the goal. But I thought we did really, really well, given the injuries, given.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we were sort of just looking forward to sort of seeing Íñigo Martínez and Araujo pairing up at the back.
I mean, this Pedri assist right here, my goodness, 10 out of 10. I mean, the Fermín finish was absolutely amazing. But you see there,
you'll not see Fermín putting many headers in, I don't think.
No, I think, well, like, especially when he's jumping next to Robert Lewandowski, you kind of see, mind you, this Rafinha goal on his weak foot.
Rafinha is in such a moment. I mean, all of them are like,
that is his weak foot, and it's ridiculous that he's scoring like that. I thought it was a bit unfortunate for Fermín. I think it was rightfully a red card, but it was an unintentional dangerous play. It was kind of the follow through that made it the dangerous play, sort of say. Eric Garcia getting another goal.
Yeah,
can we talk about Eric
he's
Garcia?
tallying up more goals this season, or in this year, in fact, than he's done his entire career with Barca.
Yeah, I thought Eric Garcia he's played key roles in the same way that Ferran has. That there are two players that you would have never really thought of in these key moments. You know, Eric Garcia against Benfica, for example, or Ferran Torres against Dortmund, and they're having really, really key moments, and I think both of them are cherishing it so much, and every time they're on the pitch they take advantage.
I mean, we've had a super packed calendar. Obviously, we played so many matches. This week has been kind of a good opportunity to rest, and Hansi Flick has given the players some time off. There was a moment, I think we've now passed that moment just because we've not played for like almost a week, where we'd scored more goals than there had been days this year.
Fair.
And you know, we're talking like 5-0, 4-1. Like, these are big scoring matches we've had this season.
And like, what was it?
Even
like
the close matches, like against Benfica, where it was like 4-3.
Yeah, exactly. But it was like, what was it, like 2 seasons ago that every single match that we played was like a 2-1 win.
Yeah, we had a real run.
It was like,
we were winning by just one goal.
Ridiculous. So it's just like now, it's like whenever we do our predictions or something, and it's just like, yeah, grand, 4-1.
Yeah.
And like before that would be like, oh, like it's absolute chaos. But like now,
maybe not. Now, for Barca women, maybe.
But now it's just like, it's a realistic score to say, like a 5-0 win or 5-2 win against Real Madrid, for example. Like, you're not out of your mind to kind of wanting that score line.
Interesting calendar coming up. Yeah. We have to wait until Monday to play the next match. I think, if I'm not right, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the second Monday we've played all season.
I think so, yeah. Claro.
I can't remember. I mean, I go to a lot of the press conferences, so I can't remember the last time I went to a press conference on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
I'm wondering if maybe this is the first Monday we've played all season.
Pero no está mal. Una semana de descanso que eran 8 días entre partido y partido,
Ya.
que
No, no,
también,
happy
también
days.
hace falta, que claro, no estamos jugando Champions, entonces tenemos la entre semana libre, pero nos toca contra el Rayo Vallecano el lunes
In Montjuic.
en Montjuic.
Rayo Vallecano, after a nice 8-day break
Yeah.
in Montjuic. Obviously,
It's not too
a lot of the, I mean, that's a lot of the big rivals, but, you know, Real Madrid had to play this week against Man City, no less.
bad. Yeah,
Um,
in a very dramatic game as well.
Okay,
but-
Atletico Madrid also in the top 8 of the Champions League, so
Yeah.
they've not had to play. But, you know, it's been nice to kind of have this.
Yeah, this kind of little
recharge.
break, and I mean Rayo Vallecano is still going to be kind of. It's last time out, it wasn't the easiest match, but that was on their pitch, and then we have Las Palmas after that. So it's kind of there's no intense matches, and obviously like we play Atletico Madrid, and kind of the best, but that's still a couple weeks out. So it is nice to have this kind of.
No, I mean, if you look at the
breathing room.
calendar, you know, we've had like 8 days since the last match.
Yeah.
Rayo Vallecano, and then we have the following Saturday, so 6 days rest,
Yeah.
to play Las Palmas.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have to travel for that one. But, you know, that's before we host Atletico Madrid the following Tuesday. So,
Yeah.
calendar's looking kind of
It's
nice.
It's actually
The
favorable
first moment
for
in the
once.
season where it's like the
It's
calendar's
favorable.
all right. Lack of football, but big
A ver,
breath. And then we
sí.
play, and then I mean, then the calendar gets interesting again because it's
El Real
it's
Sociedad,
Barça Atletico Madrid, Barça Real Sociedad,
Barça, Osasuna.
Copa del Rey, then Liga, then
Yeah.
we got Osasuna Liga, and then we go to Madrid and play Atleti again in the league.
and
Then we've got
Espanyol.
Espanyol Girona, a couple of like you know
Yeah,
Catalan
yeah.
derbies before we travel again to play Atletico.
It's
And Champions
It's-
League's going to fit in there somewhere as well.
yeah, exactly. I think the
it's going to get busy
Atleti-
again. If you're missing football,
It's, no te preocupes, que vamos a volver heavy con el calendario, sobre todo a fines de febrero, bueno, más que nada en marzo.
Pronósticos. Barça,
Pronósticos.
Rayo Vallecano, and Montjuic. What do we think in the chat? How's it going to end up? Barça, Rayo Vallecano.
Pronósticos de.
I want to say
Barça,
I'd go
Rayo
big, but I'm thinking maybe we'll play like a chill match. We'll take like a 2-0.
A chill match.
3-0.
Chat, a ver qué pensáis de pronósticos del Barça Rayo Vallecano que se juega el lunes en Montjuic. Yo voy a decir.
I know 3-0. I've decided.
You've read my mind, Jamie.
What? 3-0 as well?
Yo 4-0.
Ooh.
4-0.
4-0.
Yeah, 4-0.
3-0.
4-0.
Let's have a look in the chat. First time we go to the
Luffy
chat.
Monkey 10-0. I love it.
En juego Davidio for 1.
Mohamed Ahmed.
Akelia Franklin, a regular to the show, 3-0.
Yes, 3-0. Mohamed Ahmed 3-0. Bruna
Cosmin
Costa
Helicopter
3-1.
5-0.
Bruno, we're conceding.
Ooh, it could happen. It could happen. Chesney's
Lamine Yamal.
playing.
Lo voy a hablar Lamine Yamal.
Hey, match fixing,
No.
careful. Greetings,
4-0.
Jamie Mohamed Ahmed. Hello.
Hello.
Happy Valentine's Day for tomorrow. Lenodzi 5-0. Hey, big. We're going to keep it the big goal
Cosmo
scoring.
3-0. Harry 2-0. Lenotzi 5-0.
Okay. Hello from Poland.
Hello, Poland.
Cool.
Fair enough.
It's not just obviously the men, the women have also
Yeah.
been busy playing. They've got a busy calendar actually at the minute.
They do.
It's-
A bit. Obviously, Champions League next month as well. But so far, so good. I was like, what's that rule that you said about playing the same team twice?
I've got right. It happened with the men against
That's-
Valencia, and the first victory against them was so convincing that I was like, if you're playing the same match within
Why?
10, 12 days, don't play it again.
Yeah.
Like, just we've beaten you so badly once. Like, let's just all take the result. But at the same time, it's nice to win. So.
And win twice like that.
Real Madrid. Madrid Club of Football Femenino played Barca last night in the Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
The result wasn't as convincing as perhaps the Barca men against Valencia.
No, definitely not. I think Barca at the moment, the women for once, winning 2-0, 2-1 is a bad moment for
Yeah.
the women, which is quite fun.
And careful, the men are up here and they're like,
Yeah,
"Ooh,
exactly.
maybe there's
There's kind of a flip of that. I mean, the women are still winning, but it's not as convincing as it used to be.
Should we take a look at the highlights?
Let's have a look at
Let's
the
have a look at the
highlights. Madrid Club de You know what? Madrid Club de Fútbol.
Well, we suffered against them earlier in the season as well in the league.
Yeah, they've always been kind of a harder team to play for us for whatever reason. They've always put up a good fight against us. 2 seasons ago we were going to go invincible in the league and they beat us on the last day of the season. So historically, 2 seasons ago, it's kind of, they've always been a hard team.
But it was Eva Pajot with the first goal.
I mean, Eva
Opening,
Pajot.
and both Barças, men and women, opening the goal and scoring early.
Yeah. Our Polish strikers, Marta Torrejon there with a good assist. No, it's nice that we're still winning, but I think, a team like Madrid Club de Fútbol, for some reason they always show up even when it's not their best season. Like before they finished 4th last season, I think it was. Last season they were really, really good. This season they dropped off a bit, but even at that they're still putting up a really good competition. And playing in Madrid, it's not the easiest pitch to play on. It's not a good pitch. Let's just leave it at that. So it's definitely not an easy match to play. Marta Torrejon getting on the score. I always love it when she scores. But yeah, Madrid Club de Fútbol, we're gonna play them again this weekend in the league. In the Johan, luckily with the better pitch, as you can see there on the keeper. I think it should be more of a consistent kind of fluid match, sort of say, than this one.
You would imagine a different match.
Yeah, it's going to be completely different. I think, especially they're not going to be happy with conceding right at the end either. And the format that we played, I think it's going to be a lot better at the Johan.
He's hoping. Yeah, there was a late goal by Cometi.
Eva.
That probably should have been a goal. She probably knows it.
It shows that, yeah. I mean, she definitely needed that Monica Hickman as a brick wall.
But we all have off days.
We do have off days.
Off days, and sometimes on your off day you have to go and face Madrid Club de Fútbol, and they make life difficult for you.
Yeah, and then you have to face them again within a span of 5 days?
Yeah, not even that. So they will play again on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 4 p.m. at the Estadio Johan Cruyff. That was that goal by Cometi. Prognosticos. What do we think? Predictions for Barça Femení, Madrid Club de Fútbol Femenino. I would say after that, coming here to home ground, I think they're gonna go out and hammer the visiting side.
All right, let's see.
5. I'm gonna say 1. 5-1.
La manito. I'm going to say...
Chat, what do we reckon? Pronósticos en el chat.
Pronóstico de
Barça,
el Barça
Madrid Club de Fútbol Femenino.
En Liga F, en casa. Yo voy a decir...
Right before the international break as well, so... International break?
End of February, yeah, right before international break. Yo voy a decir... 1-3.
Wow.
Algo más...
1-3?
Ya,
¿Derrota?
No, perdón, 3-1. Que estaba pensando en nada, perdón. No, 3-1. Derrota nunca. Pues no.
Sí, 7-1 in the chat. That's going to be a big result.
Mohamed Ahmed, 5-0 or 4-0. Mohamed, you have to pick one.
Which game? The game is Barca women against Madrid Club de Fútbol Femenino, not Real Madrid. Yeah. There are 2 Madrid women, well, 3 Madrid women.
Akila Franklin, 2-0. Mohamed Nuruddin, 5-1.
Conservative.
Right.
Cosmin, 5-1. 5-1.
Hosna, 5-0.
Okay.
So a lot of fives.
A lot of manitas.
A lot of fives.
We had Alexia in the other day. She was on the Barca Live sofa.
Yeah, she was sat on my seat.
Talking to you, Llorens Tarré. You can watch it now on Barca One. It's 1-to-1.
Yeah.
If you've not watched it yet, Llorens has done now, like, I think Alexia, Pedri, Pau Cubarsí, and Gerard Martin. They're really cool. He sits down, has a really good chat with them, like 20-30 minute chat. No topics are off the table.
No.
Do you want to have a watch of a little bit of the Alexia one?
You can. She even says who she's DMing on Instagram.
She even says who she's DMing on Instagram. Let's take a look. Who is Alexia DMing on Instagram? Because apparently Instagram is the new WhatsApp.
It's the new WhatsApp.
The new phone. Who's Alexia talking with on Instagram? You can watch the full interview now on Barca One.
Quin és el teu contacte més famós al mòbil?
Més famós? Buf, no ho sé, ara mateix. No ho sé. Algun jugador, suposo.
Mira, et poso uns exemples. Tens a Messi?
En el telèfon no, al mòbil.
El rei o la reina?
No, tenen telèfon?
No ho sé. Sí, no?
No sé, no m'ho he preguntat mai.
Jo tampoc. Mira, és curiós. Megan Rapinoe?
Megan... és que saps què passa? Que ara el nou telèfon crec que és a l'Instagram. Els missatges directe.
Ja,
Llavors,
DMs.
amb els que m'has dit... Bueno, menys amb
El
el rei i la reina he parlat, però per
No
Instagram.
m'imagino els reis a Instagram tirant likes.
Bueno, no sé.
Rosalia o algun personatge així més random, que sigui un actor de Hollywood o actriu.
No, o sigui, per l'Instagram.
Per l'Instagram també. Sí, parles amb Rosalia?
I love his reaction. He's like, talk to Rosalia.
Talk to Rosalia.
So you talk to Rosalia?
On Instagram. I mean, Alexia's very famous.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna say like Alexia Puteas is the most famous person in my phone book.
Ooh.
No, I don't. No, I'm not saying it
I
for
thought
me.
you were
I'm
confessing
saying-
that you've got Alexia in
no,
your
no,
phone
no,
book.
No. I'm saying that like people are saying in that. with her name,
Okay.
essentially.
I got you.
Who's the most famous
Right.
person that you have in your phone book?
I don't know. Probably you. Or maybe Llorens. Llorens has sat on the
Llorens
sofa
is
with
fair. Yeah,
Pedri
yeah.
and Alexia now.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Who's the most famous person you got on Feebas? Because it is
Feebas
the
time.
Feebas time. We've gone Love Heart
We've
Green.
gone-
Fill the chat with green love hearts for Feebas. Let's see.
This
The-
is how the cool
the-
kids do it, Jamie.
I see. I
Yeah,
did not know that.
This is how the cool kids do it.
That's
I was-
why
I
I'm
was
not
teaching
DMing
Robert.
Alexia because I don't.
You still use WhatsApp.
I still use WhatsApp. Had I known, I'd be an No. Feebas.
Blue.
What
I
is-
was gonna say blue and red hearts. Aye.
Fill the chat with green hearts for Feebas. Feebas, what is
Section de Feebas.
Feebas? If
¿Qué
you
es
don't
Feebas?
know,
All right, ready? I'm gonna time you.
what is Feebas? If you don't know what Feebas is a social media platform dedicated to nothing but football. It's videos,
Yeah. It's
nothing but football videos.
yeah.
And that's the great thing about it, because you can sit there scrolling through, just looking at content about football. You can follow, obviously, FC Barcelona. You can also follow Culers Corner. We upload some great content there.
We do. Great content.
The cool thing about Feebas is you can award your favorite content creators or your favorite videos by giving them WoW points. Give them WoW points, it will give them a boost, and more people see it in the algorithm for a period of time, depending on how many WoW points they get. Because loads of people can get together, give them tons and tons of WoW points, and it would boost their content value, and people would see it. The higher the content value, the higher your transfer value. Just like your favorite players,
Yeah.
Feebas, you get a transfer value in your profile. And I think I've covered everything.
I think
Followers
you nailed it.
at
Follow us
Culers
at Culers
Corner.
Yes.
For more great content just like that. ¿Qué es Feebas?
¿Qué es
Explícamelo.
Feeberse? Te explico lo que es Feeberse. Feeberse es una aplicación de redes, de lo que es contenido de vídeo, pero exclusivamente de fútbol. Solo fútbol, todo fútbol, nada más que fútbol. ¿Quién le gusta el fútbol? A mí no mucho. Pues nada, Feeberse es una aplicación de contenido de vídeo y puedes reaccionar a todos los vídeos, lo que es likes, comentar, pues resubir, pero lo que tiene de diferente y de especial Feeberse es que le puedes dar puntos wow points. ¿Qué son los wow points? Pues con esos puntos diferentes le das, pues son entre 150, 150, depende de lo que te guste el vídeo. Pues con esos puntos sube el vídeo en el algoritmo de la aplicación para que más gente lo vea, más gente pueda interactuar con el vídeo y al final subes de nivel. Y ese nivel, lo más que tienes, el más valor de mercado, se me da la palabra. Más valor de mercado, tal cual como tu juego favorito, tal cual como QRC, que tiene un valor bastante alto, que ha renovado ahora
Felicidades,
el
por
Barça.
cierto.
Pues nada, tu perfil tiene un valor de mercado. Entonces, claro, tú subes vídeos, la gente pues comparte, pues te da wow points y te da un valor bastante más alto. Y entonces, pues, yo creo que con eso...
Eso es Feebas. This is
Sí.
Feebas.
Pues síganos.
QR code. Scan it, download Feebas, follow us at
Aquí-
Culers Corner.
Aquí podéis descargar directamente la aplicación de Feeberse y nos podéis seguir en Culers Corner, que subimos cosas guays de vez en cuando, ¿no?
Super chulas.
Sí, yo creo que sí.
We upload games, we upload challenges, all kinds of things. And we thought today we'd play a game. ¿Quieres jugar o
Sí.
juego?
Yo te tengo un reto también. Tenemos que subir un vídeo de... ¡Montoya!
Boy, cuidado. Today's game. Careful. Today's game, I want us to decide who are the current ideal pairings. It's a Valentine's game. Who are the ideal pairings in Barca right now? I'll give you an example.
It's you and I, Jamie.
Obviously.
It's you and I.
Obviously.
Everyone knows that. That's obvious.
Obviously,
Apart from us.
Xavi Iniesta is a good example.
Jamie calls on Alexia Interview, right?
Calls Alexia Interview.
Yeah.
Jordi Alba and Leo Messi.
Okay. Okay, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah? Let's do it.
Men's team. Who do you think is a current kind of pairing?
Just because there's been a lot of assists and goal scorers. Alejandrito Valde
Ooh.
and Roberto Lewandowski.
Valde and Lewandowski. It's a good one.
I quite like it.
It's a good one.
I haven't been enjoying it this season. So
Putting
far.
some good assists. We've got one here, look.
Look at that.
From that left wing to Lewandowski. Was, of course, against Real Madrid, of course, just to add
slip it
to
in there.
to add to it. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of the Jordi Alba, Valde there.
Kind of.
Lewandowski's
They're
there.
like-
It's new, it's different.
Jordi Alba Messi was kind of maybe the equivalent of that, I would say, in terms of assists and goal scoring. But no, I think Alejandro Valde, we know that Robert Lewandowski is having a really good season, but I think Alejandro
Great
Valde
season.
needs to be spoken about a lot
Oh,
more.
yeah, that's
in my
interesting.
opinion.
Interesting one.
Alejandro Valde. Jamie, what would you say?
Of the men right now, I mean, we talked like a lot about like Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez there at the back. I
yeah.
mean, that's
That's too obvious,
this
though.
bond, this link that's sort of forming this season.
Yeah.
Koundé Lamine playing pretty well on that right hand
Yeah,
side.
that's a personal favorite.
Pedri Ferran.
A bit of everything.
Yeah, I think so. Women's team.
Women's team.
I mean, there's one. There's one. There's the
That's quite
Alexia Aitana. That midfield duo that's
I mean, when
that
you
we've
have
celebrated so many great goals from those two.
Four Ballon d'Or.
Whether Aitana to
Wow.
Alexia to Aitana, like we've just seen here, 4 Ballon d'Or between them.
I mean, there's
it's a
like
match
when
made
you have
in Barca heaven.
when you have literally two of the best players in the world on your team playing together, like
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow. You
But-
get moments like this every single week.
And obviously they've played
essentially.
together for
A very long time.
many
A
years.
very, very long time, both on national team and club. So like their bond is quite unique, in terms of level, in terms of just understanding each other's space around them. Like it's magic.
Yeah,
It's magic.
it's magic. But sometimes new bonds can form.
New bonds can form.
New bonds can
New
form.
bonds.
Uh,
There is a new bond this
Go
season
on.
that I've quite liked. I've quite enjoyed.
we've celebrated some goals.
Have with Kika Nazareth and Claudia Pina. I think it's a bond quite interesting that you can kind of not directly compare it to kind of Alexia and Aitana, but like I think they're both young and like enjoy kind of a different style game. Like this little chip over the top and then Kika just smashes it, post that. I think foreigner, I think it's quite special and I quite like it. I don't know.
Chat, any good pairs in the men's and women's team?
What do you guys think?
Or a crossover?
A crossover? Oh.
Because we saw Inigo Martinez and Irene Paredes. That was quite a good one. Great content.
I have one in my head already.
Great content on Barca One.
I already have
If you've not seen it, Irene Paredes,
And
Inigo
Inigo
Martinez,
Martinez.
they're both Basque, they're both centre backs, they're both parents, they're both the same age. I think that's everything.
I mean, they're the same person, except basically.
Go watch that on Barca One because it's great. It's like half an hour of them just talking to each other about life.
It's like they're interviewing each other, which is
Really
quite
cool.
The dynamic is like really interesting.
Go on then,
Pero a
men and women's team crossover
A ver,
pair. Chat, like
un par
we
del
wanna-
masculino al femenino.
we'll do some matchmaking.
Más. A ver, a mí me gusta, es que lo tenía clarísimo. Claro, estamos hablando bastante de lo que es Jules Koundé y la Yamal.
Okay. Jules Koundé and Lamine Yamal is a good pair.
Jules Koundé, Caroline Graham Hansen.
Ooh. I could see that.
Lewandowski and
in the
Payot, Aquila
chat-
Franklin.
Lewandowski and Pajot is a good one. Yeah, of course. They've got-
Davideo, Pedri and Aitana.
Would you like a 1-to-1, a sit down with Pajot and Lewandowski, like the Irene Inigo one? That'd be cool, huh?
I really like Davideo says Pedri and Aitana.
That's a good one.
I would
We'd
love
stop
to
for a
see
minute. Presmek Lamin says, me saludarás a mí y mis colegas. Somos tus fans. Hola.
Hola.
Somos fans vuestros.
Lamin.
Let's see who else. Hello, buenos dias. Hello, Pedri Aitana is a good one.
I really like that Pedri Aitana one.
Christian and Engen, because they're always injured. I know we're hoping they're going to be back playing soon.
Hopefully.
It's something we're desperate to see. Are both those players, both their respective teams, back in action.
But
that's an interesting one because it's an interesting position as well.
It's the same position.
For Denmark, he plays more that kind of the pivot, the defensive midfielder one.
And they can both play like center back and 6. That's it.
That's an interesting one, actually.
That,
both Nordic.
Yeah.
Huh.
That one sounds interesting.
There you go. You made a joke and it turned out well for us. You got schooled right here.
It ended up in a positive note.
Alex, you've been out asking people about their love for Barca.
I have been bothering people on the street asking philosophical questions.
If you happen to be around Barcelona, and especially the Camp Nou, and you see Alex coming with a camera and a microphone, run the other way.
I ask really interesting questions. I ask a very easy question.
What was your question?
What is love?
What is love? There's a song there. What is love?
Camp Nou Boulevard. Love is in the air. Love for Hansi Flick. Jamie, I know you love Hansi Flick, the beautiful German man with blue eyes. We're here on Boulevard for Valentine's Day, and we're going to ask people what love means to them. And maybe after the philosophical question, we're going to ask them why they love Barça so much. Chat, we're going to come to you after as to one reason why you love Barça so much. But for now, let's see what people think about love. El secreto del amor.
Bueno, pues yo creo que la comunicación es muy importante y cada día renovar.
Incluye hablando del Barça en comunicación, me imagino, ¿no?
Claro. Sí, claro que sí.
¿Tu amor al Barça cómo lo describes?
Bueno, lo que pasa es que me gusta mucho que tienen como que una ideología, un estilo de juego, tienen eso es lo que me atrae mucho.
¿Te amas algo de que le guste tanto el Barça?
Pues sí, que se emocione por todo lo que ve y está padre todo lo del equipo.
¿Y qué amas más del Barça de ahora mismo, de Hansi Flick?
Bueno, me gusta su estilo de juego y me gusta el que estén saliendo jugadores nuevos como Yamal, como tipo de jugadores, Pedri, Gavi, todos ellos.
Yo, mi amor por el Barça, lo recuerdo en un resumen que hubo del partido que metió Messi gol contra el Getafe, tipo Maradona. Ahí fue la primera vez que lo conocí.
¿Que te enamoraste así de primera vista?
Sí, no, desde ahí fue amor a primera vista completamente.
¿Y el amor a un jugador? ¿Quién es tu jugador favorito?
Lionel Messi.
Amor puro.
Amor puro. Y ya por fin se me hizo conocer aquí.
¿Y qué amas más del Barça ahora mismo?
Pues ahorita amo demasiado la forma en que están viendo el estilo de juego. Es entre tiki-taka con presión alta y a la vez un contragolpe muy, muy espectacular.
¿Cómo describes tu amor para el Barça?
Representa moltes coses.
Sí.
El Barça representa no solament el deport, sinó que representa una entitat que és pels que són catalans, doncs, que és important. Barça diu que a Catalunya tenim coses importants, tenim la nostra pàtria, tenim Montserrat i tenim el Barça. Per tant, és un amor perpetu.
Sí, jo considero que el Barça és la nostra etiqueta.
El Barça era una de les parts importants de la nostra vida.
Entonces, la clave del amor es el Barça, entonces, ¿no? Hemos quedado en eso.
Claro que sí.
Hemos quedado en eso.
Sí.
El clave del amor es el Barça.
The secret to love is Barca.
That's
Plenty of love for Barca here. What are the... One of the pairs we didn't talk about, maybe a little unsuspecting pair in the Barca men's team, Chesney, and Eric Garcia. Would you believe the dynamic with them? We got them together this week.
Did we?
To play the Exploding Balloon Challenge.
Taken right after Culers Corner.
Yeah, you can watch it in full on YouTube right now. Well, not right now. Wait, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
When we're finished here.
When we're finished,
you can go watch it in full. Chill out. But we'll give you a little taste of what you could watch once Quality Corner is finished. This is Wojciech Szczesny and Eric Garcia.
So
I can't even say any of them.
You pronounced the harder name right, and you can't pronounce...
on the exploding balloon challenge, let's go before I mess up anyone's name again.
$1.85.
Higher.
1. I just said 1.8. You want me to be specific? Wow, this is really bad.
Hola, som el Tec i jo l'Eric i avui jugarem a l'Exploding Balloons.
How many times has Poland been in the FIFA World Cup?
6.
Higher.
8.
Higher.
10.
Lower.
9.
Yes. Quants punts va aconseguir Espanya a la darrera edició d'Eurovisió?
Uah. 40?
Menys.
30?
Correcte.
Oh. Quick!
What is the distance in kilometers from Warsaw to Barcelona as the crow flies?
2,800.
Less.
2,450.
Lower.
2,200.
Lower.
2,000?
Lower.
1.8.
Higher.
Oh, you're killing me here.
Our goalkeeper not having a good time.
I know. I really love the way that he didn't react to that balloon exploding.
Bang.
He's just like bam, and like Eric was like
It's
this.
difficult. It's
like,
difficult to shake Wojciech Szczesny.
Yeah.
Unshakable.
Unshakable
between the posts.
Unshakable Szczesny.
Unshakable in the
Unshakable
exploding challenge. You can watch that on YouTube.
Yes.
Also, if you head over to Barca One, you can download that
What else
on your phone.
on
You can
Barca
watch a whole
One?
bunch of stuff. Just looking through, like right now, you can see full match from which one was that? That was against Espanyol the other day. You can watch the full match. You can watch the Pedri. Sit down with
interview.
Llorente Tarré. You can watch live on Saturday at 5 p.m. Barça Athletic face Zamora in the Primera Ref, the Spanish Federation First Division. You can watch Barca News
Every single day.
every single day,
Every day.
5 p.m. with Diego Lorraine.
Pau
And
Cubarsí.
Also the Pau Cubarsí 1-to-1.
Oh, there was a very important question that we said on
Martin.
Barca Live with Cubar Gorsi. Really quick. Tortilla patata. With
Oh.
or without onion?
With onion, with onion.
With onion, right. So Pau
Tortilla patatas with
Pau
onion.
Cubarsí did his answer. Very controversial answer. You guys can go watch it on Barca One. It was the 90-second challenge, and there's a lot of talk in studios around this. So you guys can go watch that on Barca One.
One of the latest ones. Pedri was on Friday last week. Friday last week.
Pedri se sentó en mi asiento en el sofá, en mi puesto en el sofá, y no me pidió permiso.
Right.
Se lo dejo pasar. Se lo dejo pasar por la asistencia.
Pedri sat in Alex's seat on the Barca Live couch.
Se lo dejo pasar por hacer esa asistencia tan bonita que hizo el de globito.
Sharing a seat with Pedri is
se lo dejo pasar.
sharing a seat with Pedri is
Lo dejo
something
pasar.
to be envious about. But there's a lot of people have sat on that couch. Jeremy Martin, Pau Cubarsí, Alexia, Pedri. Do you want to
Alexia
watch a little bit of Pedri with Llorente Tarré?
Ooh, let's watch it.
Let's have a look.
Iniesta. Hostia, rueda menos este balón que en Getafe, ¿eh? Perdón. Que luego...
¡Hola al palo, tío! Iniesta. Busi.
Uy, estoy pintadísimo.
Vamos. El primero.
1.
¿Esto cómo se marca aquí? Mira, ya iba 1-0. Ya estaba puesto, ¿eh?
No, íbamos 1-1 aquí ya.
Vale.
Hay que hacer todas las trampas que se pueda.
Iniesta, Busi.
Gavi.
Lo meto ahí.
Gavi está bien, por cierto, ¿no?
Sí.
Bueno,
Bueno, a
mal.
ver. Nunca ha estado muy bien. Pero sí.
Fua, es que-
Está perfecto. Mete la cabeza en una lavadora.
Sí, eso es verdad. No es la primera vez.
Ay.
Watch it.
I mean-
it's like 20-30 minutes, and they have a really
Vale la
great
pena, vale la
time.
pena, sí.
I mean-
Es una conversación bastante más casual, que si queréis conocer a Pedri un poco más de
Más
fuera,
Pedri.
fuera del fútbol, claro, fuera del fútbol, lo que es un jugador de fútbol, más casual, eso, jugando
Al futbolín.
Al futbolín. Se me viene a la cabeza, en Chile se dice el taca-taca.
¿Ah, sí?
Taca-taca.
Anda.
El futbolín.
Taca-taca aquí es un Zimmer frame.
Ya. No, el Chile es taca-taca en lo que es el futbolín. Entonces mira taca-taca y bueno. Nada, si queréis conocer a Pedri un poco más, en un contexto más casual, pues en Barça One lo podéis ver la entrevista entera.
Get to know Pedri, watch the interview. Imagine coming to work like Llorens. You come to work,
And you're gonna
like,
play
what are you going to do
futbolín
today? Well, we're going to play foosball with Pedri, or we're going to sit on the sofa and have a chat with Alexia.
Yeah, why not? It's things you do. Things you do, Jamie.
You can watch it now, exclusive to Barca One. Download Barca One on your phone or on your TV app. You can watch it on TV as well. What else is on Barca One? Well, there's also loads of great live content every week, such as Culers Corner by Feebas. But let's have a look what else we've got coming up this weekend and this week on Barca One. Barca News, as you said, every day, Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. Saturday, youth football. If I'm not mistaken, it's the under-11s against Nastic Manresa at 10:15 or 10:30. That's the... Oh no, I'm reading the wrong week. There you go. 10:30. Under-14s against Manresa at 10:30. Cadet, which I believe is under 15 against Nastic Tarragona at 12:30. And then, of course, that Barça Athletic match against Zamora at 5 p.m.
And Sunday, it's the rarity of having a live press conference and live training ahead of Rayo Vallecano on Monday. So live training is at 11 a.m. Live press conference with Hansi Flick at 1 p.m.
And then, of course, the Barça Live at half an hour before the match at 8:30 on Monday evening. They say a weird one Monday evening.
Yeah.
Barca News, and then the under-19s are back. They had a great victory yesterday. We'll talk about it in a minute. But they played Athletic in the Copa del Rey, the under-19s Copa del Rey.
Copa del Príncipe.
Copa del Príncipe. That's what it should be called. It makes sense.
It's petition for this from Culers Corner.
We have all the good ideas here at Culers Corner.
We do. We have plenty. Thursday, best day of the week. Best day of the week. You have Barca News, as always, at 5 p.m., followed by Culers Corner by Feeberse at 7 p.m.
The Copa del Príncipe it's just what it should be.
I think you should petition for that, Jamie. I believe in you. I stand by you.
Under-19s, what is like the Champions League under-19s, it's called the Youth League.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the match yesterday. It was commentated by Pablo Wolves, who was supposed to record as a little highlights reel.
He failed us, Pablo.
He's ill. Pablo Wolves is at home ill on his sofa, hopefully watching. Pablo, get well soon. We miss you.
Actually, no, maybe not get well, because I get to replace him in the paddle game. So maybe Pablo stay on your deathbed for a bit longer. So
Alex can play some paddle.
Yeah.
Pablo, get better soon. But we will take a look at the highlights from yesterday's under-19s match against Dinamo Zagreb in the UEFA Youth League. It wasn't the best start for Barca.
No.
Conceding early on.
Yeah.
But Barca quickly made a comeback. Hugo Alba got the return goal. He's playing a cracker. Actually, the under-19s, shout out to the under-19s and Giuliano Belletti, Barca legend in his own right, is now managing the under-19s and doing a cracking job. Unfortunately, the visiting side did get one back, and then Kim Junyen got the equaliser and sent it. Unfortunately for Pablo Wolves, to extra time, because he was there in the commentary booth feeling absolutely miserable. He messaged me during the match like, what should I do? I was like, I don't know, Pablo. He came out afterwards and I promise you, he was yellow.
Jamie, help.
I promise you he was yellow. Anyway, shout out to Diego Cochin, the under-19s goalkeeper, who did a cracking job of denying them the penalty shootout, and Barca rightly celebrating Hugo Alba again. Winning the match and taking them through to the next round, because Barca in the UEFA Youth League doing a good job.
We're doing well. Even when we play right before the men's, usually up until this time.
Right. So normally it's played the same day.
Yeah.
And it's normally against the same opponent, but it's a slightly different format. They're not playing the new format yet. So that was the round of 16, single match, went to penalties, and Barca won.
And we won. So
unfortunately for Pablo Wolves.
Unfortunately for Pablo.
But it means he gets to come back better and commentate the next one.
He gets to kind of come back and do well. But yeah, we're doing good from up, down, men, women. It's such a good time at the club right now.
Great time at the club. Great time for you as fans, because you can watch it all as it happens on Barca One.
get nervous,
You
Jamie.
can watch the full under-19s match as well as all the men's and women's matches on Barca One. You can watch the under-19s matches live as well, whether with Pablo Wolves or with someone else. All of that on Barca One. As I mentioned, we've got under-15s, under-12s even.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that, you know, they might be the next Lamine Yamal.
That's
you
what,
never
yeah,
know.
you get to see, and like,
Or the next Messi, or the next Pedri, or the next
You can
Alexia.
watch the women's B team as well. It's quite interesting to see, especially with the history of Barcelona with La Masia and kind of seeing the players grow up. You can see the future of Barcelona, and it's all available to watch in one place.
Future's
essentially.
bright. Future's
And
looking pretty
The future
good.
is bright. So if you guys are curious about certain players, if you guys want to go look at players and be like, this player is gonna go far, and I'm gonna say that I watched them play.
Tony
on a
Fernandez
random- on
and
a
Guy
random
Fernandez
Wednesday.
are playing for Barca Athletic right now. Go check them out, along with Landy Farré, Diego Cochin. Some great players
Some
appearing
really, really good.
in
It's
the
a very
reserves and the
exciting
under-19
time.
setup. So
It's an exciting time at the club.
you can watch it all live on Barca One, this particular match, 5 p.m. on Saturday. That's all we've got time for today.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching. Alex, thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming as always.
All right.
And thanks for celebrating a little bit of Valentine's Day with us here on Culers Corner by Feebas.
Nos vemos pues el próximo jueves. Feliz día de San Valentín.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Acordaros que la clave del amor es el Barça.
Obviously. We already knew that. We had that clear.
Es la conclusión del
The
programa.
key to love is Barca. We will leave you with one of the players that we love most here at Barca. We're going to leave you with some behind-the-scenes footage of Alexia when she came to visit us here at Barca Studios, spoke to Llorens on the Barca Live sofa, and told us all about Life of Alexia.
Life of Alexia, la vida de Alexia Putellas. Pues aquí en Barça One. Y bueno, os dejamos con eso. Chao.